Yeah, I'm ready. Wait, what did MJ say we're calling this again? Oh, right. No, I got it. I know we're live. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Live. In person, live Raw.
Mics are hot.
Mics are hot.
Okay, we can do this.
I believe it. I believe in us. I believe the children of the future.
Let them lead the way.
There you go.
Hello.
All the beauty. All right.
They possess it on the inside. Good, man.
I appreciate it. I just don't want to jump in when the you don't get in the middle of a cipher. So if you just let it happen. We are super lucky today to have producer, writer, AV specialist.
Yes.
3-time Behind the Brakes champion.
Yeah. It was 3, right? Chris?
Yeah, I think it was 2. It was 2.
It was 2. No, it was 3. You double checked? It was 3.
I'm pretty positive that I remember it being 3. I'm gonna have to. I mean,
it might be 2. Might be 2.
Might be 2. I might be putting.
But they were back to back for sure. They were back to back for sure, though.
It was back to back. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, one thing I know for certain is that for the Marvin versus Stevie Behind the Brakes, you made my absolute favorite beat.
Oh,
that was
that thing was crazy.
Lost my mind.
Oh, word!
Like,
that thing was crazy.
So sorry, didn't mean to do that in the middle of the intro. Here in Portland, in L&J Industries studio, with News with My Fiance, one KUSH SHALIMAR. Welcome.
It's all good, KUSH SHALIMAR, KUSH Oxford, a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying? But so glad to be here.
That's on me. That's my,
it's all good. I'm so glad to be here. I'm excellent.
You have on one of the freshest coats I've seen in a long time.
Oh man, KUSH playing games, B.
So now I can do it now. Let me see. I can do it now, man.
So let me tell y'all what happened. I haven't seen KUSH in ages, right?
It's been a minute.
It's been a whole minute. It's been a minimum 9 years since I moved out here.
Yeah.
So when I found out he was in town and he said he would come on the show, right? You see that?
Sickening.
Said he would come on the show. And I go out to meet him. And it was in that split second when I saw his fit. I was like, yeah, KUSH.
Oh, yeah.
This is
still you, huh?
You're right. Hey, very KUSH of you. Very KUSH of you.
No doubt. I had to wrap up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the jacket is hard.
Just fire, B.
Show them shorts later.
You guys, exactly not. Dude, no, real life. You guys have known each other for many moons.
Yeah.
In a minute.
Yeah.
You're both on the West Coast at the moment. I mean, you don't live here, but you have been spending some time on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Talk to me first. I guess take that whole West Coast part away for a moment. And just talk to me about what it's like to enter an active war zone now that you're here in Portland.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy you said that. Because everyone that asked me was like, yo, you're in Portland? And I'm like, yeah, but I haven't seen one police officer.
Well, they're all apparently in front of the ICE facility.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just wanton violence down there.
There's a war going on.
Where's the war?
And no man is safe from it.
It's on the other side of the river, so I guess it doesn't affect us. Maybe we just don't even know that it's on fire over there.
Right.
Definitely not on fire. It's legitimately, someone said it, I saw someone say there really is no use for any sort of law enforcement presence at a protest the size of a 7-Eleven parking lot.
Wow.
And that's literally it. We're not even talking blocks. This isn't even like you get to pull the Portland is on fire, it's 2020, the BLM, riots are so bad.
Yeah.
It's one building.
Yeah.
See, that's
it's a very small, and no shade to the people that are there protesting. I'm not saying that, like but it's a small presence.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
The city had it. Like there, this is there was no need.
Right.
And that entire like war ravaged language and number one, where
you
feel unsafe?
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, I haven't seen like where I've been. I haven't seen one police officer. So I'm like, federal aid. I haven't seen any of that.
Right.
And I gotta say though, this reminds me of like I wasn't in LA when this was happening, but when they were in LA, pretty much people started to say like, bro, this is just downtown 6 blocks.
That's it.
That's it.
So I was like, I imagine that this was probably the same deal here. Like,
it's wild. It's what they're able to just. The footage isn't even like compelling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just zoomed in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Because
like
I was saying to my friend, I was like, the TikTok that I'm looking at is not where I am. Or what's going on.
It's insane. That's why
like my family hit me up like, yo, you're important. Oh my God.
Are you fine?
I've been chilling. The best dispensaries I've
Talk to us. Talk to
like,
us.
are you kidding me? Like I've been chilling. Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why the intro of the show says that we're reporting live from the 5-alarm fire that is Portland, because in 2020 it was legitimately nothing but Fox News right-wing stuff like Portland's on fire.
Yeah.
They're destroying their own city, blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
The president just last week said that Portland is war-torn and that, or ravaged, ravaged. Mm-hmm. And that we had recently like invaded Seattle or taken over Seattle.
Weird.
Yeah.
Like weird. Like when you
weird.
think like imagine if a city went to war with a neighboring state and went to war with their city, right? I feel like there'd be news about it.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Maybe somebody would have known before that man thought of it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And somehow we are still going to deal with
I think it's something
Army
else,
troops
man.
coming in.
It's so bizarre. Like, again, like me going to like in the hotel or whatever and like looking at TikTok and then being like, this is not where I am. I don't know.
Where is this happening? That has to be so disorienting.
Shout out to Alberta Street Market. That's where I've been.
That good Jax. You didn't even. This is the moment. Did you know about Jax from Keith Lee?
Mm-mm. No, actually, Am had to remind me about those couple of those places that I had to.
Okay.
Yeah,
because Keith Lee came here, went to Jax.
So wait, where's that? Oh, you'll tell me. Okay.
No, it's Alberta Street Market.
Oh, that's Jax.
That's just what we call
Jax.
it.
Oh,
that's Jax chicken.
I gotta go. I'll be back there.
We've been 6 times. It's Jax.
Okay,
yeah.
No,
It's
it could have been that many.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's just Jax.
Yeah.
For you.
Okay.
That's what we call it. So
shout out to old girl at the cash register. She hooked me up today, man. She gave me 5 wings instead of 3 wings.
Yeah. Always.
It was like extra fries in the bag. I was like, wait, this is a whole extra chicken wing.
This is so much more than I thought I was
getting.
I love Jax.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
No doubt.
So when Keith Lee came here, he went there, said it was some of the best fried chicken he'd ever had.
He said it was the second best. He went that high.
Okay, second. Okay.
I didn't want to.
I can see second best.
Yeah.
I can see second best.
Yeah.
And that had a lot of residents.
Right, yeah.
Having feelings like, oh, no, now it's going to be
a line.
Now it's going to be lines. Now we're going to have to deal with the bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, now they make more money.
Yeah, man.
Right.
And they're just dope there. Like, I love everybody that works there.
100% vibe. Yeah. And it felt like Philly, too, by the way. Like, that's, I just felt, for sure, 100%.
I love it in there.
It's so great. Like, that's an old Portland kind of staple.
Got you.
And the Alberta has been gentrified, I don't know, 4 times at this point in my lifetime.
Wow. Okay.
But
that's real shit.
That has been there. That's a staple. And we fucks with them heavy. So when you said that, I was like, oh wow, wait, was this
Oh yeah.
Saw it on TikTok from Keith Lee.
No, I'm parking right across the street, right by the church, whatever it is.
Yeah. There it is. It's an interesting situation because you'll be out there and you'll see other people out there too. They'll just pull up, get their food, and just start eating in the car.
Yep.
Throw their bones right out the window.
Fam.
And then the birds will come get the bones and pick the chicken off.
So it's a whole thing. It's like a whole cycle.
It's a whole cycle. It's a whole cycle. The men in construction trucks throwing chicken bones out the like
It's crazy. Oh man, I feel crazy right now.
Yeah.
Crazy right now. Damn, everybody do that.
Everybody. Yeah.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
Okay.
Okay, so you're surviving the war. That is Portland.
Right.
Yeah.
You've had Jax. You messes with Jax. Talk to us about those dispensaries real quick. I mean, the name is KUSH, I think, for probably a couple of reasons.
Can I shout them out?
Please.
Oh, definitely.
Shout out to Green Muse, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of your boy, you know what I'm saying? Ambush sent me there, you know, I done been a couple times. Oh, fire, man. That's like a dope spot, though. Super dope. Super dope. And it, again, Philly vibe for me, you know what I mean? It's funny, it's funny, when you open it up, it smells like Pearl of Africa when you open it up.
Oh, yeah. Pearl of Africa.
See, that's a whole other...
Man,
like,
man.
Straight, black bookstore vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Yes.
all the good stuff, and that's what it gives me, man.
Pearl Africa,
super dope.
work.
I told him, I was like, man, I don't have, every time I'm going, I had to be in and out, but I want to go just to chill because I got to look at some, like, he has everything there.
Yeah.
It's a fun.
They sell
place
records
to
in there and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he sells those records.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's wildin'.
Yeah.
I took a picture because I was like, I asked the young lady today, I was like, yo, can I take a picture of, it was something, I think it was a terpene menu, but then it had like easy, it was,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Entire hip hop themed dispensary, black owned.
It was called
brand.
Green Hop before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they just keep leveling up. So it's like there are a lot of dispensaries here. And a lot of ones that are like, oh, that's clearly a chain. There's a bunch of those.
Yeah.
There's a
I can see that.
bunch of those, right?
Yeah.
And they started offering online, like you can just order it online and come in and pick it up during the pandemic. And that has become a very like universal kind of thing. But for smaller dispensaries, that's a whole POS that's not just regular inventory.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of. So I have no idea how expensive that kind of thing is, but I know that it's harder for them to just grab that.
Well, I'll say,
and now
man,
they have that. Like they
and
just keep leveling up. I love it.
Yeah, and it's and to be honest, like what I'm finding out too is like places like those. I mean, as we would kind of know, but for sure, consistently, like I only been to a couple here, and it's the best that I've been to.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
So I was like, I thought that was really cool, and I'm talking about like quality wise too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm like, y'all got it going on. I was wilding in there. When you talk to him, he's gonna tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was like, all right, I'm like, yeah, tell him KUSH, and I was bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like moving back and forth.
You was there.
I was like, I was super hyped. But
That's fire. Y'all love them over there, yo.
Yeah.
I love them over there.
Definitely.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How you feel about them prices though? Like not just there, but like
cool.
What it costs.
It was
It's
insane. No, fact. Big facts on that. I mean, I was in LA for like 9 years, and then I was in North Hollywood, so I kind of got to peel back the onion. I found my little and
Your face.
and the cool part is though, it still holds true though, man. Like because now on the East Coast, I'm back in Miami now, whatever, and things are happening, but.
Not like West Coast.
It's just not, man.
Nah, the water's different, the soil's different, everything.
The whole thing. My whole attitude changes when I get out here, bro.
Yeah.
He says this all the time. Y'all gotta do go on.
No, and that's on that level. Now, for sure, like when I get back now, I will say this, like no question. Like trust me, like when I'm flying back into Miami, whole different ball game because I'm at the crib. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if I'm like out here working, oh my God, I'm happy to be on the West Coast, bro.
Yeah, man. It's completely different. Yeah. I love that.
No, fact. Yeah, because I mean, that's the thing. Like, when you get out here, you're like, oh, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's and when I talk to people about like being on the East Coast and like going back to visit or doing the gig or whatever back there, it's like, I can do these short little stints. I need to get back out here simply because I'm cool with that pace.
Facts.
That pace. Not for me. Not anymore. Not anymore.
No, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
It was. I think when I got to LA in 2015, and it was weird because if you think about it, 2015, like, yeah, I'm from Uptown, so like,
Yeah.
for sure. And I would say this all the time. Like, I was in 2015 when I was living in LA, fresh. For sure, there was a young boy like chewing Stanton or chewing Upsel. And if they got caught with a nickel bag or
It's a
they're
rat.
going down.
It's a rat.
And the same week, I was like talking to some like little chick behind the counter selling me some fire.
Right.
It's crazy, man. That's when I started to realize. I was like, whoa, this is not. That's what I started to realize for real. Like, I'm like, there's so many different things going on in the world and
Yeah.
how we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, because that was a weird dichotomy there. Like,
Yeah.
where it was like, dog, man, like, for sure in 2015, that would have happened. In 2016, LA went legal and Philly was already, I mean, kind of, was it decriminalized? But, man, but that could have happened.
Yeah. That was a
That
completely
can happen
different.
today in a lot of places.
Oh,
I'm
for
sorry, I
sure.
didn't-
For sure. Because I came out here in 2016. So it was the same. I wasn't smoking a lot back home. I just wasn't.
Right.
But out here, it was legal. I could, get some education on what I was smoking. Understand the
yeah.
difference between hybrid. What am I even dealing with?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I used to crack jokes with them all the time. Like people from out here, like back east, they put it in a jar.
Yeah,
They put it in the jar.
You get what you got.
You get what you got. They put it in the jar. The color of the jar, the color of the lid changes.
Yeah.
And then they
Right.
got different. This is that exotic. This is that loud. This is that zone.
Yeah, we only had one. It was like the name was like the category.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't even like the strain.
It wasn't
like,
the
yeah, we
strain.
got that loud. It's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's
Good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So like it got to the point like
Any more of that?
Yeah.
I did like maybe 2 behind the brakes once I moved out here. Like I went back and I think I did 2 editions and just back and forth. I remember talking to Castro just like teasing and shit. It's like, I mean, are you still buying your weed in back alleys?
Bro. Bro.
People opening up foil and letting you smell.
It's
Do you
crazy.
even know what
I think the craziest thing though is when you look at people that have been living over here already for a long time, and you look at them, you're like, you've been living here. They're like, where have you? Like, what are you guys doing? And like,
Right.
we're over there losing our minds,
Yeah.
not even knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
Kush,
What-
I'm glad you're here.
glad to be here.
I'm going to bring up something that I've brought up many times on the show.
Great.
Many, many times. But I think
wait.
having someone else here could appreciate the frustration. And maybe people will understand me a little bit better. So, out here in Oregon,
Yeah.
you didn't have to pump your gas.
Oh, he does bring this up a lot.
It was a Jersey thing. You can't. You sit in your car.
Right.
Someone comes up and takes care of
Right.
you.
For sure.
Takes
For
care
sure.
of you.
100%.
That's somebody's job.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it rains a lot here.
Right.
So that's also a factor why, I loved it. I don't got to get out of my car. It's great. The fine citizens of this state decided that they were missing some freedom. They needed the right
Wow.
to be able to pump their own
That's
gas.
insane. Wow.
voted
Don't tread
for it.
on them.
When did this happen?
3
Couple of
years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it passed. And now
It's so much worse than what he's giving you too. And by that I mean, because this is you amped. Like he's
So when you
A
came over to
level-
visit, you was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to."
what?
You were like, "Garcon,
Yo!
pump 5." All right.
Hello, here's my car.
You saw me pull in. It's literally your job to watch.
Let's
me pull
go.
in.
the door.
Oh man, it's pouring out raining.
Waiting for.
I can't get the window down that much.
My good sir. Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
With one finger out the window.
Wow.
It's worse than what you're giving it simply because it was a state vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Portland is the biggest city, but the state is huge and lots of rural.
Yeah.
My neighbor is a mile down the road.
Right.
They already can do this. This is a thing that they like. nobody but Jim Bob who owns it is telling you yes or no, you could pump your own gas, right? Like this isn't, they're not obeying certain, capitalist laws here that whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're just like, oh yeah, they do that in the city and they're moving on. But it was them that voted.
Teacher, can I have more homework?
Yelling.
Right.
That's what it sounds
doing.
Like. Can we have more homework?
Please? This was such a silly thing to do, but also disruption to, I guess, like the certain gas companies were and owners of gas stations were like, I can't, I have these employees, so then I'm just gonna have to.
Oh right, how about that?
How's that work? Like,
welcome to 2025. We've been doing this.
Yeah.
Y'all got it. Yeah, it's a change of the guard, bro.
Bruh.
There's certain things though that are like, you are the same crowd that's going to talk about how there's new homeless people,
right?
But you just eliminated jobs.
That is a whole
folks,
that's damn, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
And it's like, and for what? Where you are impacted the most, meaning wherever you live.
This kind of sounds kind of haterish. It's like
very.
Why are you trying to eliminate them for what? Yeah, no, I don't like that.
What in your mind, wherever you traveled, did you go somewhere and you were like, see, they get to do it,
right?
How come I gotta wait?
What's the matter so weird. So
weird. Yeah. So this is definitely a very big sticking point for Ambush because there were all these, So
that industry gained a lot of money.
Well, by cutting labor,
they cut a huge.
Well, there's like this hybrid situation because everything's after the fact. So then they're like, oh right, well, people's jobs, maybe have some pumps that are self-serve and some that aren't, and so that's you know what I mean.
But the majority of the gas stations you go to, like, it was mandated that they had to have like half and half.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But that's not what's happening.
That's not the volume.
Does that mean that there's still an attendant there?
Not always.
Damn.
Not always. They be frauding.
Because I can see a handful of people being like, I'm not bumping. 10 on 2.
Right. Like,
I'm not changing my which is good.
No,
I mean,
a lot
for
of
people
people
to have
are not
jobs.
just hopping out. Like, you will see it. Go to Costco. The line for getting your gas pumped is always longer than the self-serve.
That's how it was in LA too.
And it's like, because we're, at least here, this is not something that people are used to doing if you are from here.
Right.
So that's not going to be our first instinct to jump out the car anyway.
Right. Which sounds wild when you said that. No, that's not our first. It's not our first instinct to really like get out and put it in our car.
No, like what would touch that handle? You know what I'm saying?
No, it smelled like gas.
It smells like gasoline in here.
I just poured it all over my feet, didn't I? Like, that's what's gonna happen if I touch it. Like that's your thought, because there's a professional who does that thing. That's not for me to do.
Right, professional is crazy too. It's like
yo. But like I've lived other places. When I first moved to Denver, I was like, I don't know how many times I just pulled up to a gas station and sat there.
But I will say this for the people that never have done it.
Nobody. Oh right, nobody.
For the people that have never have done it though, like I'll even say like someone like me, like I'm good with a studio gear, yada yada. But sometimes like put a remote control in my hand, I don't know what's going on. But like so the people that are like I just don't trust myself. Is it 9387? I don't want to blow up the car.
Depend. Like he was the one who was like giving me numbers at one point. I'm like, you pull up and you say 40 regular, 40 premium, 40. You know what I mean? Whatever your thing is.
Right.
Yeah. I'm
never like, I'll take 80 on 87. Like
right. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Had me blown. He was like, something 87. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Because that's what we used to say.
What are you ordering?
If you had to go inside, you go to the register. Like, yeah. Having to walk it in.
Good old 87, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Carlos said,
Lowe's.
The top shelf, going back to the weed, the top shelf shit we sell out here is insane, though, in comparison.
100.
It's damn near a hard drug when you've only been smoking mid. And that's real shit. Like, so I tell people that, like, I'll be at gigs and people always offer me, like, if I go outside for a quick break, if I'm spinning or whatever, like, yo, everyone is always trying to smoke me up. No different than being back east. Like, you want to drink?
For sure.
Drink for the DJ.
For sure.
And I tell them all the time, I'm like, ooh,
I actually do.
I have East Coast tolerance. I cannot.
Yeah. Facts. Right. Yeah.
It'll sit me down.
Yeah.
This whole gig will change. I'll be in there spinning R&B. Like, this whole shit about this is not what y'all came out for.
I'm about to make a Quiet Storm mixtape.
Right. This is what's gonna happen.
On me.
So let's chill out on that.
Right.
Yeah.
And shout out to it, man. Speaking of which, like, I don't know, I was at Zarina House one time and I was laying down on the couch, man, and I legit thought that the couch, I mean, for real, now, I'm a pro, but I legit thought the couch was moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it an edible or was you just smoking?
It was mixed. I had an edible and I was smoking. And it was my heart, you know, so.
Yeah. Nah. Edibles. So this one here.
Terrible.
And, you know.
I was fucked.
You know, I was dying.
So that was just regular weed I got.
Right. Regular. This criminal right here in between us. When I used to still live in Philly.
Criminal.
She would bake cookies and send them to me and her homegirl, Alyssa.
Absolutely sounds like a wonderful human being.
Right.
A
No,
good
facts.
friend.
No, facts.
Taking her time.
Bruh, a quarter of the cookie.
I was going to say, like, it taking her time if she used the ratio, but if she was freestyling it.
One would need a ratio to go for.
I just put it in there.
Yeah. I mean, you make the butter or the oil,
and
then you use as much of that as you would.
A quarter of that cookie, I'm down for 7
Out of here.
hours.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, no.
Easy.
Facts.
Like, yeah.
And the problem I have with edibles, though, speaking about edibles, though, now it's messed up because it's more like Russian roulette for me because I could take 1 edible, 2 edibles, I'm good. Okay, good, fine. 3 edibles, fine, good. I don't know what that was yesterday. It was fine, good. Yo, then one day I'll take one, and that will happen.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, yo, and then
what happened?
And me, 20 years in the game, I'm still like, yeah, I might need a call. I might
Like,
need to
this
call
is still
911
happening to me?
Like, it's still happening to me.
Might need to call 911.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you still get to that point after 20 years. You're like, damn, I might.
Might be the time.
I might. At least the fact that you think about it for a second, though. The fact that you think about it for a second, because you're an adult. You're just like, ooh, like, should I take this? Should I take this seriously?
Like, is this the time?
Is this right? Yeah, like.
Am I at the age that I actually need to?
Because you don't want to be like, I was just like, they're like, man, you were having a cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
The amount of stress that could cause even thinking about, like, am I having a...
Bro, that's hilarious.
You know
when
what
you
I'm
get
saying?
to that point, and you're literally, like, and everyone's been there. Everybody's been there, bro.
Yeah.
When you, whether like, you're just like, whether you're going to do it or not, but when you just think about it for a second, like, ooh, I might could die right now.
I might die.
I might could lightweight die right now.
I know they say you can't.
Yeah.
But I think I am.
That's the thing. Yeah. It's like they say you can't, but no, man, this feels like I am.
But like everybody is different, right? And so maybe this is my uniqueness.
Maybe this is my Dax.
Yeah.
My uniqueness is she can die by ingesting too much.
I'm not going to call any names, but I was in a group one time, and if you research that group, one of the members in the group came out to LA, and one of the members went back home. Facts. Yeah, no, crazy. And just to be clear, like that was like 3 hours from the airport, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, it was already in a major situation.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That being said,
Okay.
That being said,
the DJ set, not the DJ set, sorry, Michelle threw me off.
Yeah.
The weed is incredible.
it's incredible. There you go.
It's incredible.
25 minutes on that.
Yeah.
And that's welcome to a podcast.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Right. Okay, yeah, okay.
You know
I
what
love
I mean?
it. Hey, I like it here.
This is your first
I'm with
podcast.
it. Yes, very first ever.
I hope it's going okay for you. It's going great over here.
Yeah.
Great.
And yeah, that's literally how it goes. Like you can have an entire outline of things that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
And at least in my opinion, I think going with the flow of the conversation and then, you know, do your best to bring it back to things and whatnot. But like, it's way more fun to listen to as a listener and as someone who's just getting get more information about whatever the thing is.
Yeah,
Just
for sure,
keep going,
for
right?
sure, 100%.
So like that's a podcast.
I didn't get to my notes.
You've nailed it. You've nailed it already. Like that's where I was going. Awards all over the board.
Yo,
awesome. Is this a good time for
the thing that we don't know what's coming?
The scenario that I'd like to ask y'all?
Hells yeah.
Take off my jacket here.
Hells yeah.
So
not flossing the Serato long sleeve.
By the way, I do. Oh. Yeah, well, you know, I mean,
Sunny.
I got my brother on the West Coast. Looks out, man. Shout out to Sunny Joe.
Sunny is a beast, man.
Yeah, no, for real, man.
One
like,
of the most incredible humans.
I'm gonna tell you, man, on some real shit because we both. So, and this is on record.
Yeah,
for him.
This is facts.
Yeah. All teeth. You can't.
Very facts about that. Yo, I have this thing with him, man. Like, yeah, man. When I used to live in West Hollywood, man, every time Sonny showed up at my door, he had a gift in his hand.
Wow.
Swear to God. I just had to put it on record because that's some cool stuff to know about somebody.
Yeah.
Publicly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and when I tell you, like, and it could be anything from a t-shirt to like, I don't know what, a bag of shoes?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Sonny has one of the biggest hearts
solid dude.
in this industry, like in
the
music. Like, it would be crazy. Like, what? Yeah. Sonny's unbelievable.
COVID, man. I mean, you don't know this, but I mean, I started DJing, but you know, nobody else knows that. But now you know, privately,
it's out
you know.
There. It's
but this is because of the fact that I watch Brethren Like This and Brethren Like Sonny and all the greats from Philly. You know what I'm saying? But that's from him, like just showing up, like in the middle of the COVID, like, yeah, I know you probably fucked up out here, like. And I'm like, bro, he's like, yeah, try it, see what's up. Like, you might have fun with it.
Yo, so when Serato Studio dropped, like I have a background in production back when it was like physical samplers and I only had 5 seconds to work with and I'm looping.
Yeah.
The second like software started happening, you remember MTV Music Generator? It was the precursor to Fruity Loops.
Okay, right, okay.
And it was on PlayStation 2.
Okay, yeah,
that was the furthest I got.
Yes, right.
And then once Fruity Loops came out and everything else, it was like I need hardware. Wait from it.
Right.
So in my head, it's always I'm hearing samples, things I could flip and da 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 da. So I just like a hard drive and stuff like that. And same thing with vinyl too. I'll collect something to sample later. And Serato Studio dropped, and Sonny was like, yo, did you hear about Serato Studio? We got this going on. Da, 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 da. Let me know if you want a quick run through.
Right.
Man's got on the phone with me, FaceTime.
Yeah.
And was on the phone with me for an hour.
Until you got it. Until you fully,
for a full
100%.
hour and walk me through that whole shit. Man. I was just like, there's nobody like him. There's nobody like him.
100%.
Nah, there's nobody like that guy.
Shout out to Mr. Sonny James.
Yeah. Okay, so all of that, you just flossing your shirt, it's whatever.
Yeah,
that really was just letting you get comfortable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Turned into an inquisition, and then like a really nice heartwarming
Wait, I do want to say a couple things real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, first time podcast. Yo, sitting and waiting your turn on a podcast is nuts, bro. Because they're having this wonderful conversation, and I'm sitting over there. I'm like. Like I can't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here, but I'm like, bro, so hold on real quick. Tank is wild. All right. I gotta say this. Having a tank is wild. Okay, yeah. Listen, man, these kids, man, the billionaire, like, yo, they're out of their mind.
Yeah.
No, seriously, because the level of greed and like is this craziness. And when I hear it, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with $35. Bro, it really kind of regenerates my attitude and the way the relationship that I would have with my parents, and not on some like just because you're rich, but like, all right, let me play my cards right for myself, because to be honest, individual is crazy, but that's how it is with them, because you don't know how crazy this psycho kid is that I've raised. I don't know why I raised it like this, because now they're maniacs
and they're out in the world.
I don't know them.
They're out in the world.
I don't know them. Right. It's an individual. Yeah, I don't know. Sue him. I don't know. Do something, because he doesn't. And that's what I think is going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, yo, troubleshooting. Yo, did you try the power button? All right, real quick, bro. These are all things I wanted to say in the conversation.
Just at the lead, and he's like, real quick.
Listen, let me tell you something. How many? I used to I used to manage a studio in LA, and also we had interns and that kind of thing. But even with myself, amongst my peers, it's so crazy, man. Like how many times, LA is where I came up with. There's no magic in this. There's no magic in this, bro. There's no magic, bro,
at all.
Something's unplugged. Something's turned down. Something's not connected. Check it. I swear to God, it's probably not connected.
Just check the connection.
Just check it. This cycle. Just turn it off. Turn it back. Trust me.
Just cycle it on and off. Yeah,
100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? And how many times I've walked up to interns or rooms that the power was off, or it wasn't turned up, or the fader wasn't up.
Oh,
fader. And let me tell you something. And after I'm gardening for like 2 hour session of myself doing my own thing, it happens to me. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, man, this wasn't on. There we go. That's all. I covered everything. All right.
Okay, first of all, I hope that ends up being the recap of this episode. Because you just did the best episode description just now.
I'm saying.
That was beautiful.
I wanted in all those topics, but you know.
I have said this to Airbush because that absolutely seems wild to me.
Right.
Like, it's hard for me to not acknowledge somebody in the room, right?
Right, yeah.
And if you're responding, so then it's like, oh, see, yes,
it's crazy.
I have a hard time like not acknowledge. Obviously, I just acknowledge. I just do it.
Right.
But if it were me sitting there, I would have to like have my hands over my mouth or something.
That's how I felt. Like
it's a lightweight torture.
Yeah, it is. I had to like chill on like the eye contact. I was just like, damn, man, I just want to say something.
So I don't know. Is this a good or a bad? Do you keep that popping? And I guess it's not a good or a bad.
Oh,
is that how we continue to move forward?
So one of the reasons,
the green room. It's the green room.
You know?
And
the idea has always been for me. First off, just being able to do some checks ahead of time.
Yeah.
The 10-minute intermission isn't enough, but also just to allow the guests to kind of get the vibe for the show.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Thing,
so
bro.
it's that much easier.
Great, man. Yeah.
Once they come on, they've watched us do this for about an hour now, and it's like, oh yeah, I could just hop in. It's double Dutch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is true. Like, if you didn't, I can kind of see me coming in with no etiquette. I'm just like, yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about? What?
What are you guys doing?
Wait, no, this is not. We have a plan.
Listen, no time listener, first time interview.
Right.
What do you want from me?
Oh my God! So I'm very curious about this scenario.
Yeah, this is cool.
Okay, so
I'm curious.
I saw this video earlier today, and it was like a eye-opening scenario for me.
Okay.
Which made me want to know how other men would respond to this, and especially black men.
Okay.
So, welcome to this segment of What Would Bush and KUSH Do?
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds wildly weird, but
when you say it out loud,
Bush and
a
KUSH,
little bit insane.
Man.
But the more you say it, there's a ring. There's a ring.
I'm with it. All right.
There's a ring.
All right.
I feel if we move it the other way, it's worse.
KUSH and Bush.
So,
yeah.
See what I'm saying?
KUSH, okay.
Yeah.
That. All
Okay.
right.
What would Bush and KUSH do?
All right.
You're walking outside of a bar. You've been hanging out, you and your buds. Wonderful night. It's 2:30, 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
There is a woman passed out on the street, like on the sidewalk.
Yikes. Okay.
Which it is important to say this is a white woman that is passed out on the street.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You, dude, see a car pull up, a man get out, and he's struggling to like shove her in the car.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a white man?
That is a white man.
Good question.
White on white violence. Go ahead. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Sure.
Can't do much of that because I'm going to forget this story.
Okay.
Or my place in it. So, you know. Okay. So you see a man, but there's no conversation. This person's passed out, right? There's no like, you can't tell if this person knows this person or if this is danger.
Right. For sure.
This person in this story, I guess first, should I explain the full story that I heard and then ask you what you would do?
Yeah. I'm curious.
Okay. The man that saw this is a brown man. He is not a black man, but a brown man.
Right.
He sees this. He walks up to the woman and man.
Right.
And he's like, oh, thank you, bro. I got her from here, bro. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. And the dude just drops her and runs. So definitely was a dangerous scenario, because if that's your friend, your sister, your girlfriend, your wife.
First of all, like 007 move. Like this dude was like
smooth.
Dang, like
I was smooth.
shout out you, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
no confrontation.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Just literally, oh, bro, thank you.
Yeah.
I got her from here.
Right.
He didn't have her from there. The white man that was about to steal this lady off the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's like, oh, you got her from here, because I definitely don't know who this is. So yeah, all right, I'm out of here. Yeah. And he did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now this man is now stuck with a passed out woman.
Mm-hmm.
Has no idea who she is. Mm-hmm. Only thing he knows is that he saw her inside this club earlier that night.
Okay.
But there's no, he can't get in her phone and call her friends.
Right.
She is not coherent. He finally finds a woman, like a woman comes up, and she's like, she can come stay with me. Like, she can stay at my house. I just don't want her out here and some random man could take her. He's like, felt her out. She felt like, I don't.
She felt safe.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck do I know? I mean, at least it's another woman. Like, I feel like maybe that's better than if it's just, a dude that scoops her off the street. Like, she's saying all the things I'm saying. I want this lady to be safe, on and on.
Y'all making the same face KUSH is making.
I'm just waiting for the green light.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so the three of them are then trying to figure out, because none of them drove. The two people they didn't drive. They went out that night. They went out to go out. Did not drive. They also have no idea, like where this woman lives or whatever.
Yeah.
So they try and get an Uber. Uber pulls up. The lady is passed out, and they're like, yeah, nah.
This is a lot.
Not going to be able to take a passenger like that. No.
Okay.
Uber drives off.
Good on Uber.
They call a Lyft. Lyft never shows up. He calls his friend. Now it's, 4 something in the morning. He calls his friend. He's like, bro, I need your help. I have no way to get this person to this other, I need you to come get me this woman who is passed out, another white lady whose house we're going to take her to.
Too much.
Because otherwise this woman is just going to be passed out on the street.
It's too much.
His friend came, took them all.
To the woman's house?
Yeah. In the meantime, the lady wakes up a bit and turns her phone on. Her husband is calling and texting and all the things, and ends up somehow
they meet up or
well, the guy in the first place who saved her calls the guy and is like, hey, can you come get your wife?
Yeah, right.
Maybe we're in
right.
I really hope I'm not just making this up, but I think he was like, we're in North Hollywood.
Right.
The husband says, North Hollywood. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. Sure. I'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Husband comes, picks the wife up, apologizes. They have a couple of follow-up texts. The guy lets them know, like, yep, we just got home. Thank you so much for taking care of her. Blah, 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 blah. As far as I know, that's the end of the story. Everybody's fine.
Too much. That's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much.
Yeah, I'll let you take it first.
I was gonna say, I didn't know if you.
Yeah, you got it.
First of all, it's just too much. Like I would have. It's too much.
Okay, so take it from here. You're leaving the club.
Right.
Yeah.
You had a great time.
Right.
but you're not wasted. You're not out here, you have your wits about you.
Right.
You walk outside. I don't know where your friends went and why you're alone now, but you see this happening. A white woman passed out on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Seen it before.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called Old City.
Seen it before. Seen it plenty of times.
Old City, Philadelphia.
I don't know.
Nothing new.
When you were discussing all this, it was like I was trying to figure out like when was somebody going to call the police or ambulance
Oh my God, I'm a terrible storyteller sometimes. Sometimes I'm great.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm
Oh wow.
Okay.
I absolutely forgot the police part. The entire reason the dude picked her up off of the ground because he was like, what am I supposed to do with this woman? And I'm a brown dude. Like, in all honesty, like the police, they see this dynamic, they're gonna think I'm doing something weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. So I think
He picked her up and walked her to the police car that was like somewhere close, and was like, "This woman was passed out in front of the club, and I don't know who she is. I don't have any way to get her anywhere. Here you go." And they were like, "You should leave," and that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Wow. I think the phone thing would be first. I think looking, trying to see if you can call someone on their phone.
But if there's a thing and they can't get in.
I'm sorry. It would be go back in that club, go to the bartender. Security. Yeah. The female bartender, security. There's a young lady passed out. Because, now I'm going to see to it that happens.
Right. Okay.
And then it's a wrap because all the other stuff is like a movie.
Literally a movie.
Dog.
And I feel like once you make the police aren't going to do anything. And I actually watched somebody try and put her in a car.
I wouldn't even touch her.
No.
I wouldn't even touch her. The most touching would probably be like, "Hey, excuse me,
are you okay?"
And then that's it.
Ma'am?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, ambush.
So Michelle said this is a wild red flag parade.
Damn.
Facts.
So, yeah, I come out the club. She's passed out. I see some dude try to put her in a car. First thing first, phone comes out. I'm getting the license plate.
Right.
If I had the wherewithal to come up with the scheme like old boy did, that I would do that too. That would be great. Yo, you know what? Got her. Thanks you. After he pulls off, I am not touching her.
Facts.
I am on the phone.
Yep.
I am calling 911.
Yep.
That's it. And as I'm calling 911, I am backing away.
That's it.
So where I can still see her.
Yep.
Like 20, 25 feet away. 100. She's right here. We're in front of such and such club. If I can get attention of security from the outside. Because I understand the club dynamic too. Once that person's outside. They don't want to have anything to do with that.
You're not going to
We can't reclaim her and say we overserved her or any of that. Right. We can be like, I'm not sure if she was even in here.
Right.
It would mostly be for like praying for the moral compass of someone.
Certainly.
That's in there.
Definitely.
Like, all right, let me
but more than
somebody.
anything, what other business is open, right? Like you're literally just going for help.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
You're on the ground.
Yeah.
You're knocked out on the ground.
Like there's someone outside who needs attention.
Yeah.
I'm not at work.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I shouldn't.
No.
I just partook in the fun on the inside of this establishment. I probably shouldn't be the one making a bunch of the decisions 100%. Moving forward.
Right.
Because also,
even if y'all don't want to,
because who's to say, like, I'm gonna be honest, if I was that white girl too, like, or just a woman in general, and I'm waking up in someone's car, it's like, word, but
what do you mean?
Now that I'm knowing about like how these things happen, it's like, word, but like, has anybody touched me?
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
Like, I don't remember anything.
What?
Yeah.
You're checking like, and I'm sure even still, like for me, for anybody, any one of us, if we woke up in somebody's
checking
wet,
your pockets,
we're just like, hold up.
And
it's moving.
On? Like, what's up?
Yo, wait, hold up.
None of these.
Hold up, hero. Hold up. Stop the car, hero.
Yeah. The whole idea of like that.
Pull her over, hero. Hold on.
That other woman saying it's okay, she can come home with me. Nah.
All this shit's crazy, bro.
Nah.
Like that's crazy, bro.
Nah.
Like that's even. And to me, I'm sorry, man. Like I feel like there should be a certain level of like someone who says that, I'm like, oh, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No. All of us,
Yo.
all of us should be in agreement. All of
nuts.
us huddled around this woman should be in agreement that police. Like, can you sit?
That's it.
Can you stay with her
Public
while I go
service
back inside? I flag a cop. That
I'm like,
This
I
is
got
none of- no.
absolutely
100.
zero faith in any of the
No.
police
100.
coming to help that lady. And so I hear what you're saying,
Yeah.
and I think you just mean emergency services.
I think,
or public
I think we
service.
mean
Yeah, I'll just
EMS.
keep
I think we need
calling.
someone
Yeah.
to supervise EMS coming
Yeah.
and see that she does get the care that she
Well,
needs.
first of all, EMS, take her to the ER
Right.
and give her a bag of fluids.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no,
Like
facts,
that
facts.
you
Yeah.
will be safe,
no.
and
Yeah.
it would be terrifying
No.
for one to wake up in a hospital and
Yeah.
you don't know why you're there, but way better than a moving car
First of all,
full
picking
of
somebody up
strangers.
is crazy.
Bam!
no. You know what that
Picking
looks like from
somebody
across the
up-
street?
Yo, picking
Yo!
somebody up is crazy. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you
What,
going?
what
the
part
middle-
of the movie is this?
It's the middle of the night.
Where are you going?
I'm walking across
What are you
the
doing?
street and I see you dragging this white woman.
No
crazy,
deadlifting. We're just picking her up from the ground.
Crazy
and-
from the
and
ground. Yeah,
Use your
Right.
knees.
So this, like, it's not that it's triggering, but it definitely strikes a nerve with me because, again, I used to tell you all the time, coming out of any of the clubs we were spinning at, downtown, Old City, it's nothing but drunk,
Yeah.
young white people.
Yeah, facts.
And if you don't watch, like,
The
it'll
entitlement
be
goes through the
right.
roof.
It'll be me. It'll be we're all working. Whether it's the bartender getting off work, the
facts.
bar back, the
Yeah.
DJ, security, we're all now getting off work. People
Yeah.
are heading to public transportation.
Right.
They're walking to their cars.
Right.
And what's happening?
Yeah.
Young drunk white people are falling into you, falling in front
Right,
of
right,
you, talking to you, grabbing on you.
Right.
All of that shit's happening,
Right.
and it's like you can't even react the way you want to react,
Right, right.
Because it could go left.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like I've definitely seen it where it's like it'd be a bunch of them, and then one of them literally like face plants, falls, bam,
yeah, right.
right in the street,
Facts.
and your first instinct is like, oh shit, somebody needs to help her, right? And part of that is definitely the racial dynamic of
She needs to get help.
I'm the only
Right.
brown
She needs
person
to-
here,
yeah.
Help
so
is
whatever
needed.
happens,
Yeah, help
to
is
her,
needed,
right?
and it needs to
Whatever
be on the
happens
way.
to he or she, they're gonna look at me.
It's my
Right.
fault,
It's
no
my
matter
fault,
what happens.
man.
So it
Yeah.
got to a point where I was like, I remember that happened, and there was like 6 of them. They're just, she falls, they all just start laughing because they're all drunk,
Yeah. Well,
And-
and people falling's funny.
and I'm like, if y'all not gonna help her,
Yeah.
oh, let me cross the street. Let me get
No, if you have
Yeah, yeah,
6
facts, yeah.
friends
These are your
around
people.
you,
These are your
yeah.
homies.
Facts.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It would never even cross my mind that I needed to do
Yeah.
anything if a group of friends is surrounding you.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting that the fact that scenario would be kind of crazy because I would probably have thought like it was that dude's girlfriend. Like he was like, oh yeah, I got her, and it's like, damn, like, and could say, oh, this is my wife, and it's like, what am I gonna say? I'm like,
Oh, okay.
That's,
Okay.
that's one of those nights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then,
Right.
and then have that funny feeling maybe if,
Right.
if you really,
Yeah.
like something thought off.
You're
But
thinking about it later on that night, like
yeah, but then then we all know those couples, or if we don't know them personally, we've seen them.
You
know,
absolutely.
out in
Yeah.
public, wilding
And
or
a,
whatever.
and a
fighting
night
and
can
shit.
be you could have never had a night
Yeah.
like that ever in your life, and then
Facts.
this is the night. Like
yeah,
the way that it sounded to me, I was like, she could have been drugged in there
Yeah.
and have no idea.
easily.
Yeah,
And it's
That could have been
not-
the dude that drugged her.
because the way
Coming back
hello.
around. Yeah.
Because that's the thing. There wasn't like she was out of control all night, and this was the thing. It was like I walked out of the club. I saw her in the club. Like we were in there.
because what if dude was like, he's like, I got her. What if dude was like, this is my girlfriend?
This-
Like, what do you know? You don't. You
Right.
know, and it's
Then,
like,
then at that
It's
point,
like,
I think
fuck,
you're
it's
like,
like, you
yeah,
can't-
you're. Then
you
I then
can't,
oh,
yeah.
I'm happy you're here.
Cool.
I just
Cool.
saw her inside
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
I felt like maybe this isn't
Right.
to me. That it was definitely not a scenario that I had thought I would immediately do. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
But I do like it. I like
Right.
it. Like if you're
Right.
about to get involved,
yeah.
that is
Be
the
assertive.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and it's not confrontational.
Yeah.
You're not walking up to him like, get your hands off her,
Right,
you know,
right,
and
right.
then now all of a sudden you're fighting about somebody
Get
that you
your hands off that woman.
But I also think,
Unhand her.
I think that kind of goes to like where we come from, where we grew up too, because it's like another thing too, where it's like, man, I remember like, oh, I'm about to say this.
Do it. Do it. Philly team.
Yo, I'm from North Philly, yo, and I remember, yo, this is the funniest story. Yo, I remember so like, my mom is walking me and my sister, right? And we're walking with her. I don't know. I'm like 7, 8.
Okay.
So it's probably like 10, 11. And, there's a corner store and, and we know them, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, the owner of the corner store was like abusing his wife. And he's like, he's literally like put his hands on her outside the store.
Oh, in
but
public.
Because they give us candy and treats, all that kind of stuff. So we're like, we're getting off the bus. So we're like, hey, Miss Girl. And like, and my mom's like, come on. And it's messed up because, it was.
Your kids.
Yeah. I mean.
Bro, but I'm just saying, it's just one of those things like we grew up in a space where it's like, this is not our business.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say hello. My mom's like, not right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's not your business. They're dealing with something.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that gets to a point too. Even when if you start to get a little educated about it, but you learn like, because I've been in areas and spaces where it's like, like you don't want to get involved because they got an issue going on and she might try to help. She might try to help him. After you try to help her.
Right.
Right.
Or if it's vice versa. If it's the woman.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that whole mind your business thing. But again, that's why we have public servants,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do their job.
What they called was it essential workers? Yeah, essential workers. That's why we have those.
Michelle in the chat said, okay, I don't know, getting someone in ambulance is almost like a form of swatting in this economy. And you might have a point. That's ambulance ride alone, depending on where you are.
Facts.
But what are you supposed to do?
No, you're
the police, you already know. The police are going to rape that lady in the police car.
Listen,
that's what's happening.
The whole
that's their job.
That's definitely how they play.
Yeah.
The thing is, the person might be dead or about to die. So it's like you can't that's why it's like, again, like we've seen it. Although it's wild because I know from somebody from the South or Middle America that has never seen somebody's bare skin on the street. Okay, where there's rats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
and it's dressed up from going to the club.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Your face is in that puddle.
Yeah, man.
And you're
like
dressed to the nines. What's happening right now?
So it's like I that whole vibe of like, but yeah, man, but if you're on the ground, you could be about to die. Like
yeah.
So
if you're non-responsive, I feel like
right, yeah. If you're not
somebody who has pledged to, serve the public and help in a crisis and all of those things.
Yeah, man.
That's a moment to run.
Protect the servers on the side of your fucking car, bro. Do your job.
And they mean buildings.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I definitely remember because there were different incidents that were happening over and over. And there was a time I was on the phone with Morgan and I had the girls in the van with me. Mm-hmm. And we were heading to Afro's Airbnb that I managed downtown. Mm-hmm. And I was heading to do some quick changes and resets for the next family that was coming the following morning. Mm-hmm. So it was a Saturday night. We're like 8th and Chestnut. Mm-hmm. And I pull up. I'm at the stop sign. I'm at the stoplight. And clubs are letting out. They're not letting out, but just people are just out in the streets. And somebody grabbed the door of the van. Like I was their Uber.
Yes.
And I'm on the phone with MJ, and they just started like trying to yank the door open, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Yeah,
and they were like, "This is our lift." They're not even talking to me. They're pulling on the door, talking. This is our lift. Come on, right. So now I'm fucking livid because they're pulling on the door.
Yeah, man.
Where my daughters are right here.
Oh,
I'm
right. Right.
And I was like, does this look like a fucking lift to you?
Right.
And my bad. And just laugh it off. And so like situations like that. And then also, again, like I said, the whole coming out of the club shit. There was definitely a level of resentment, and I just did not want to be downtown during those hours.
No, for sure.
Because the amount of privilege and carefreeness. Like, we can't get that drunk and expect the world to take care of us, and I'm going to make it home. I'm completely responsible for how I get home that night.
100%. Yeah.
They can get blasted.
Yeah, facts.
Blasted.
Facts.
And it becomes a cool story.
And somebody will stop their entire night.
Nah, man. No,
facts.
To find out.
I for sure definitely jumped in the wrong Uber a couple times, which is crazy. Cause like I've gotten on the like expressway, like and they're like, yeah, so Ron, are you going to know?
Ron.
Or whatever. Or like, or I look and I'm
Right.
like, why are you going this way? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that at least 3 times, which is nuts because that could be like, if it was like, you know, the 90s, it's like, get on there. You know, like,
That shit.
you made this easy for me.
But for the frequency of how many times you said you Ubered all the time.
Yeah.
That I could see that.
Done it so many times, bro, and it's so crazy because it's like, you're like, oh shit, like it was on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're on autopilot.
And also I've opened a couple people's cars that weren't Ubers.
That weren't Ubers.
Woo! I've definitely done that.
Wow.
Like, you're just here waiting for me.
Definitely. And the look, if it's a dude, yo, and the look that they give me, I'll be like, fam, absolutely, bro. I am bugging. Sorry. Oh my God.
I have bugs.
Wow.
I have bugs.
You shot me. I can't be tripping. Like,
right.
yeah.
Oh my God.
So.
Yeah. That's just bananas, B.
Yeah.
That shit's absolutely bananas. Thank you for that scenario.
Yeah, it was it's quite interesting.
Was it a wild ride?
It was a wild ride.
Yeah. Mr. Toad's wild ride, man. That was
I'm very curious how different men would answer that question.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people often will be like, don't make everything about race, but the racial dynamic in that alone.
Yeah.
But I think in this
is
day and
important.
age, if you're a sensible man, regardless of what race you are, okay, we can put it on even black. If you're if you're a sensible black man, there's just so much things that are off the table for us.
Yeah.
Like,
The idea
it's so like
Nah.
it's wild, man. Like, I mean, I can get emotional talking about it, but like, yeah, there's so many things that are just off the table. So it's just like a vibe of like, you know what it is? It's like an extension of, I saw this the other day, which was so wild because like, we grew up with this, but just hearing it, somebody saying it right now in that moment, but like the whole thing, like I have to make myself seem less aggressive, or I make myself seem less aggressive, or it's like, what is that?
right.
So that you feel comfortable enough.
So that you feel, it's like, bro, and we grew up with that, so it's like, even with that type of mentality, it's like an extension of that.
Yeah.
So where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're on the ground, you're about to die, I can't touch you.
I can't touch
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's like, what's that movie? Man, Game Change or whatever it was. Anyway, the point is that like when like, somebody's dying, you can't be choosing race or whatever.
Yeah.
Who you gonna?
Right.
Yo, you
Are we
wishing for a
saving-
hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not worried about,
you
know, but for us, it's reverse. It's like, oh, I can't be the one to save you because that means I have to actually touch you, pick you up, and put you in
I
my
have
car.
to explain.
which will
And
apparently
explain.
put you at danger depending on who sees
So
it.
it's just like,
And definitely both of
Yeah.
us will be in danger again,
Right.
depending on who sees it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
There was
what
a
version of the story that person puts in their own head.
There was a scene in Blackish. I've seen it clipped out. I never watched the show like that, but it was clipped out where, what's his name? Anthony Anderson. His character, he goes to the elevator and the door opens and it's this little white girl in there crying, and he was like, and he just backs up, lets the door close,
Bro.
And he's like, I'll wait for the next elevator.
Stairs.
And so he goes into the office, and then like they just finishing up a meeting, and he's telling this story. He was like, yeah, and they were like, you are a monster. His coworkers are white men, and they're like, why would you just leave that little white girl in there crying? You're a monster.
like, yeah.
So then Dion Cole, his homie in the show, he shows up. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm late. There was this little white girl in the elevator crying. I wasn't falling for that trap. I took the stairs. It was like, I just
Facts.
no. This looks bad. I don't want to add myself to that.
Craziness.
And I had no explanation for this.
Yeah.
No, man. It's just,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because this isn't the world that we created. It's the reality we're forced to live in.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And it's nuts that would even have to be a topic. It's like, you saw somebody on the ground about to die or whatever, you don't know what's going on. Oh, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna help him. But it's like, ooh, am I gonna help him? That's crazy.
Ooh, yeah.
I have in fact seen Law and Order SVU. This could
It's
go
crazy.
bad for me
It's crazy.
in a myriad of
Me helping
100%.
them could be my end.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or just a
there's
really
the
fucked
moral
up like
conundrum.
next 3 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
where
right.
like I had that. I almost went to jail. Like,
Right.
It's like how? Like
How?
I was just trying to help somebody.
Yeah, man.
Nah. Yeah, that the way you told that story of them him reaching out to get another homie to come pick them up to take them to the strange woman's house.
Layers. I was like,
that is insane.
Insane, bro.
That's as a
insane
brown man, sir, whoever you are, that was irresponsible.
100%.
You put your friend at risk.
100%, man. Like, yeah,
You put this
crazy.
woman at risk by okaying her to go to another strange woman. Like, you don't know this woman.
No. First of all, like, where's the sense of urgency at, though? Like, how are we riding around with her in the car? I don't even understand any of it.
Well, the only time they got in the car was they were going to. Well, it wasn't it was we're gonna take her to the random white lady's house.
Well, I don't know why they're not going to the ER though. Right? Why are they not going to the ER?
Right.
No, this is fantastic. Well, I mean,
that's like my thing. I'm like, I would be going to like if we're going to do that, which is wild. because look, here's the flip on that. I mean, for all of us as adults, then you get into a car accident by accident.
No, fam. Enough for me is that this person could wake up.
Yeah, facts.
In a car full of strangers that's moving.
100%.
That's enough.
100%.
You know, like just how terrifying that would be.
Because look, here's the thing. They saw me fall from the second floor. Saw me. They know I broke my ribs. Right. But I'm still like, hey, keep the car over, please. I gotta make it like, who? What the fuck?
Who are y'all?
Yeah, she's well within her right to wow out there.
Yeah.
That's one of my thoughts. Is you wake up in that scenario, you might just start flailing, right? Yeah. And at no point are you hearing the words from the people.
No.
Who are you? What?
Yeah,
pull
like
over.
you are assailants at this point. I don't know what's
You're right.
going
Yeah,
on.
facts.
Did you just traffic me?
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
Yo.
So yeah, like that alone would be the thing of actually no, not in a car and not on going on this same ride with this person.
Yeah,
facts. Not doing
absolutely
that.
not. Yeah, no.
Michelle nailed it. She said, "Fire department, the only ones we trust."
Yeah.
Take it there.
Pretty much, man.
To a hospital
because they have that connection to the hospital. Okay?
Yeah, they're not turning her down at the ER.
Drop her off like
they're
a
not,
baby in a bassinet.
Yeah, they're not turning her. Yeah, exactly.
Fire department.
They're not turning her down at the ER.
Especially when someone says, "Hey, we found her on the ground."
Like, I mean,
she could be concussed. We don't know.
We don't know what's going on, but she's been non-responsive.
Yeah,
non-responsive should get you something.
Yeah,
period.
Yeah. That should be enough for her.
That should be.
Are you saying that to a cop that this woman is non-responsive, and they're like,
Family's like, you should go. Okay, thanks. You should leave.
On some real shit.
He probably saw his life 3 months out.
Yeah.
He was like,
I'm from that girl.
Just go. I'm like, we didn't even have this. I mean, I'm gonna do it but you, I don't even know who you are, dog.
That was legit a warning.
Right.
Okay.
That was a warning.
Right.
That was like the best thing I can do for you right now,
fam,
is tell you to go.
Yeah, to go.
Because
uninvolve
if we get in the car, if we get in the car and we come around the block,
statements, all that,
and you're holding this white woman, now we got to ask you a bunch of questions that you don't have answers to.
You found her where?
Yeah,
where you found her?
Sure, sure. That's where you found her.
Exactly. Yeah.
You guys were in the club earlier together. That's where you remember her from.
Seriously.
Did you put something in her? He legit gave my guy a warning.
He was just like,
you should go.
He's like, man, he probably saw the night for himself too. Like, this might be a long one, man.
No, that's exactly.
Trying to do this paper.
Those cops
I'll get her there. Just get out of here, man.
Man, I'm not doing this report. I'm not calling this in.
Oh, I'm not calling this in.
I'm not calling
this paperwork. Yo. Morgan, that was, why'd you do that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a real good one.
I like that one.
I'm glad you guys participated. You were both ready to go from the beginning. I appreciate
I'm glad you didn't tell us that at the time. I'm glad
I asked.
Yeah.
Before you would have started, I'd be like, where are the cops? This kid hold it in.
Yeah. Tell me where the police are.
Hold on.
Right. You had bad notes. You had bad notes ready. Yeah.
Yo. Okay. Well, I mean, a little up to you, We've gone over.
We have gone over. We kind of missed our first, half. I did see you had something on there, and I did want to get KUSH's opinion on the sentencing.
Okay. this, I don't know if this is a hot take time for you or not.
Great.
You know,
let's do it. I'm ready for anything.
the Diddler was sentenced.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
He said, "Ooh."
Now, just to remind everybody that the one Sean Puffy Combs, otherwise known as Diddy or the Diddler, was not convicted of the most
egregious,
felonious crime.
Yeah, right.
He was convicted of transportation to do prostitution or something like that. Yeah. Basically, he's a John that drives.
Yeah.
Or put you on a plane.
A rich job.
Put you on
A
a
rich
plane.
job.
Yeah.
Get you on that plane.
Get you flued out.
on over here.
Yeah.
Right.
He also takes publishing from people.
No, like a lot.
Yeah, but no,
Like-
but go ahead. No, but go ahead. I had to throw that one in there. 'Cause that wasn't the case.
Like all of it. And what's wild is it isn't a case.
Yeah,
Right.
That's the
I feel like, for instance, like, shout out to Demiza. You know, like, I feel like a lot of people are coming forward to say exactly, like, what the law is. And, like, all right, yeah, it was ridiculous. And if they're probably, like, working Diddy, like, because he's black, okay, cool. But I feel like a lot of people, it's not that they want him to be in jail. I think anybody that has a persona of this invincible thing, I think for all of us, and I don't even think that
That's the thing.
I don't think that it's everybody hating or want somebody to, but I'm gonna keep it a beam, man. Remember a year ago, 2 years ago, where he got online, yo, and I don't know, man. I've known him. Well, we've known him for most of our lives, and it's like I've never known my man to be about God or about the Most High and spread all this positive energy. Here's my first beef with that. My first beef was like, why now?
because you knew what was coming down.
And I'm gonna speak for myself. Like, bro, there was tons of us in Philly, super talented, dope as hell, needing opportunities, but because there was an agenda in place or whatever, that would be nowhere near on the table. And then on top of that, some of the people that we look up to were getting robbed of their like rights and royalties. So it's just like a lot of stuff. So I think a lot of us have more than just the, for sure we saw Cassie, which was I think hit everybody, but but it's like there's a lot. It's like, bro, like again, and it's not about being mad at somebody for what they did. I think for even I'm not gonna speak for Ambush, but I'm sure he can probably share the sentiment. Mm-hmm. Like it's like, man, this being a king and having that much opportunity power and that much power to be able to shift the paradigm for all of us. Yeah. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. And for all of us.
And the decision was
on some level. It could be, let's just say, making water clean. Or anything. This grab anything. So right, and the decision was, and I'm gonna keep it a being too. Right. No, exactly.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Individual.
And I think for any man, to be honest, and I'll say this too. You can be Nobel Peace Prize winner. You can be whatever top. I don't care who you are, man. If you're beating on your woman and or taking advantage of anybody, hurting anyone, stealing and robbing from anyone, I'm good on you, fam.
Super good. Super
period.
good.
Like, and you don't have to be a Diddy.
Yeah, exactly. Hello.
Get to that.
Anybody.
Let's get
from the
to
neighborhood.
it.
I'm good on you.
Good
bro.
on you. So it's like, it gets, I mean, I think, I'm not even gonna, because I don't want to name drop too much, but there's somebody else that we all know about that. It gets to a certain point. It's like, bro, you're doing the most. It's samples, cuts, chops, NPC. Okay, cool, but I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's just the whole energy. I'm good.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Dope beat maker, no doubt, but I'm good, fam.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Why would I be? Because I don't know. Also, let's flip it. When I see people in the limelight or people in the public that I get the best energy from, and I go, man, I think I could probably hang with that person or be in a room with that person.
Yes.
And or when we might have mutual friends of that person, they're like, yeah, no doubt this person.
This person's thorough. Yeah.
So the same goes for
when you get
when you like, bro, and everything about you is bugged out, B.
Yeah, like
Decades.
We don't gotta talk about the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, bro. Like it's all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
B.
If you keep it strictly just industry, there's just decades,
bro.
decades of bad history about this dude.
Facts.
So it's easy. Yeah. So you're who we know you to be. None of this stuff is a far stretch for me to even like. It's
No,
just
facts.
yeah.
But
I agree with you. There is something in seeing people that appear to be invincible, and when that person appears to be invincible for so long, there is this thing where you want to see a change in the narrative. It's not that you hate that person,
right,
or you have an issue. And I feel like this is for anybody.
Yeah.
Like there's this thing where I wonder what it would be to see you pay the consequence of something.
Well, because the thing is, it's
if you weren't invincible.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because it's invincible with, on the other side, it's hurting some people, right?
Yeah.
So it's the invincible of hurting people.
Right.
So it's not like you can be invincible, okay, fine, but the hurt, like, bro, like, it's like,
these aren't
bro, come
victimless
on, B.
Yeah,
like,
they're not victimless
these
crimes.
aren't victimless
Yeah,
crimes.
right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're not finding people's publishing on the floor. You're
No.
refusing to give
You're
them,
not
give it
finding
to them.
it on the floor, and
Yeah.
you're actively lying to them. You're lying to everybody else, saying how much you're doing for these artists, for these black people.
Yeah.
Getting accolades from white people, getting money from white people,
Right.
for doing right by all of these people, and you're literally not.
They said by
Like-
the time,
Right. That's a bigger
by
point.
the time
Like-
he started giving people, offering their catalogs back. It had been sold so many times
worthless.
wow.
that
Okay,
there
yeah.
wasn't any. It wasn't any
I
worth
don't know
to
if
them.
there's truth to this, but from what I heard from speculation, that it also came with an NDA.
Yeah, no, that was official.
So but I was gonna
And
say
it was extensive.
right.
Yeah.
You can't say anything about Sean Combs.
Right.
You can't say anything about Janice Combs.
kids were
You can't say anything about
yeah,
the
it's
kids.
very
Wow.
extensive.
Yeah.
None of the businesses.
Yeah.
None of the
Come on.
business deals.
And I'm gonna be honest, like, keep it being like, I think for us, like, for sure, like, ever since we heard like Jay, like Kiss and like Styles screaming on the radio.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was
times
it.
of someone who we were like, wait, what? Like, and we just didn't know it, or I'll say I just didn't know enough, but from that moment, I think it was like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And like, again, man, move how you move. But I think all the other side of that coin is that, man, built up major infrastructure, historic infrastructure for my life.
Right.
Through hip hop, like 100%. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll even give him this. I'll give him this before I go. Yo, once I realized that Puff Daddy existed, I was like, oh, I can 100% be a producer now. Because I produce.
I do
but
it.
but his success came from having the ear to know. Right. And that's a major part about being a producer.
For sure.
So like once he existed, I was like, oh, I do matter. Like, oh, I can do this. I don't have to like know all 24,000 chords in order to not do this. But like, so shout out to him on that. But other than that, but see, again, man, back to what we were saying about the selfishness or whatever. It's like when you build yourself up in this, I guess, in this situation as a black person in this country, man, like, and you do dope shit, like, and you don't keep it tight, it sucks in the end. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been let down so many times that it's easy. It's like a switch for me. It's easy to be like, oh, yeah, I don't fuck with Bo no more. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh,
I think
cool.
a large part of why you're able to do that is not deifying people from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Like
That's true. That's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
It's part of it. And what I mean is you're
I got a great story.
Because I was gonna say I was deifying. That's why it was watching literally my gods, my music industry gods, fuck up so bad that it was like it was like Thor 3 became the God Butcher. It was like we don't need any.
We don't need any of these.
Let me tell you something.
It started with Russell Simmons.
Hezekiah is someone for sure who is the first time I ever heard this and it's told me this and I was like, I didn't know how to take it when he said it. But and this is on a lower level what I'm about to give you. Right. But it's to that. But he was like, don't don't want to meet your idols, don't want to meet the people that you don't want to meet them. And I just didn't get that. And he told a story behind it, and then I got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. 2 years, 3 years later, Fluid closes. They have the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was like, oh no, it was that week.
Okay.
So there was a couple of things going on. Okay. And Dame, you out there, you listen,
Shout
whatever.
Dame,
Everybody get it, Dame. Y'all know this story. Yeah, clown for this all the time, but like, yeah, okay, so, all right. I don't know. We were all there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was Q-Tip, I think Amir probably.
Yeah.
And then maybe two other people, maybe even Sonny and somebody else. Maybe
Definitely Mike Nice.
Yeah. You know, it was one of those nights, and we had closed it down or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like maybe 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I think we went and got some pizza, but we parked by Fluid, so we still had to walk
Down
so now it's like
Lorenzo's.
3:45, 4. So now, and Tip is leaving Fluid. Okay, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
All right,
Tip is
South
leaving
Philly.
Fluid.
All right,
Okay.
maybe quarter 4 probably. Like,
Right.
there's no, and it's me and Dame, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, yo, Tip. And he's like, the fuck? Like, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, oh my God. He's like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like, and it was just like,
Oh shit.
and I'm like, damn, man. And I felt
Like you did. So hype.
but it wasn't until as a grown man, I'm like, yo, man, it's 2 niggas running up 4 a.m.
Oh.
I'm like,
In
yo,
South
Tip.
Philly.
He like records. He like, yo, what the?
Right.
Don't want to meet your idols. So I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
whatever that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. For me, it was Dame. It was it was Dame Dash for sure. It was Russell Simmons. And it was just like, wait, what's happening? And watching what happened with The Rock, I started seeing the cracks, and I'm like, this shit Dame is doing is not cool.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
they're trying to put it all on Jay, but
Yeah.
Jay's being quiet and you're being loud and you're really exposing what you're doing right now. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't make that decision either. I would distance myself.
Yeah.
And then you start watching what happened with state property and all. It was the exact same thing where it was like, nah, Beans is wilding. Wilding. And other things are happening and people are getting these. Wait a minute. All of y'all are just regular niggas.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
facts.
Y'all regular as shit because the decisions that y'all are making.
Yeah.
And I've said this to you in a couple of different scenarios. Like, we talk about different things like political strategies. I'm like, I didn't go to school for political strategy.
Right.
But this shit right here is pretty fucking
this
dumb.
seems real stupid.
This seems really
Right.
stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For sure,
saying?
For sure.
So it really was me losing those gods, losing those idols. And then it got to the point where it was like, oh, okay. Y'all, not only are y'all super regular, y'all motherfuckers are problematic.
Yo.
So it went from me idolizing Russell Simmons to finding out,
you're gross.
foul.
Which
nasty.
I mentioned this person earlier, but like from what I hear from this one person, that's all this rhetoric that we all look up to, that definitely has changed. It's not like that in like a regular setting. It's only like that online.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I hear from everybody, which is so bizarre. But
Which makes it worse.
Yeah, that makes it worse.
It does make it worse.
Why- what's the
because it's
show
like
you're
so
doing? What's the-
exactly.
If this is
Yeah.
what you
Ooh.
are willing
Yeah.
to be
You want-
for
that's-
whatever
that's
this
how you
end
wanted to
goal
see?
is, that's even worse.
Ugh.
Yeah. No.
Even worse.
That's
Yeah.
nasty work.
But you know what? That's why I think I big up now artists that don't are not. I think where they don't receive, like, because we build them up, right?
Right.
So the artists that don't really even play around with that, like a Kendrick, so much
Yeah.
so to speak. I feel like artists, and I think Bad Bunny might be getting to that the area where it's like, I'll show up every 6 years, 7 years, but I don't need to do the whole like, you know. What I mean?
Nah, a lot of this is on my
don't
terms,
have to be like-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
there it is.
And there's
Yeah.
There it
there's
is.
a willingness to lose opportunity or money
Right.
that you have to have in order to like do whatever that is for you.
Yeah.
If that's a moral thing, if it's a whatever thing, if it's
Yeah.
you don't really want fame in the same way that so and so does. Like that's a thing. That's I'm not trying to be like too much, but that's like a bravery thing in
Right.
the way of if this game is supposed to just be however many big things you can do, how
Yeah.
many press hits you can get,
Yeah.
all of the, your name being attention is currency and all of that. And these artists are like, I'm gonna chill.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I want no parts in that.
Right.
When I do my art and I give it, and on my terms is the way that I'm going to do that thing. Right. So like Bad Bunny being like, yeah, I'm not coming there and endangering my fans.
Right.
Fire.
I'll do it here.
Yeah,
absolute fire
for sure.
That's your own terms. Yeah. You are willing to lose money and relationships 100%. And all of those things in order to do that, and that's hard.
And I think the gentleman that we started out with talking about is that like that's another thing too. Like that whole like I mean in the industry too. Like everybody talks about, and it sucks that I know nothing about it, but selling records during like the jewel case era, like when you're selling CDs, because there was a whole like. Let's get into it real quick. The whole agreement behind you're also making money per unit off of the plastic, off the whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, but in that era was also the limo era. He's a part of that. Like the whole sunglasses, the whole shit, man. Yeah. And I think that all played a part into what he became.
Sure.
And what he made himself.
Turned into and what he kept alive. That he was doing.
He was into like keeping the superstar thing alive.
Yeah. Like imagine the growth that you have done from I'm a producer, I'm an A&R, I'm an intern, all of that to now billionaire businessman. Yeah. Which
multiple industries.
I'll never stop saying it. Not an achievement.
Yeah.
If you are a billionaire, you have exploited people.
Yeah.
That is not an achievement.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like that cannot be a measure of success.
Wow.
You are harming people in order to hoard money.
Wow. That's facts.
Yeah. There's no way to do it.
Wow, that's
in
facts.
a non-exploitative way.
Wow, man. That's so true.
You become a billionaire, which is in fact a measure of success for a lot of people, right? And the things you chose to keep and the things you added to your repertoire were like the most dastardly of
First of all,
thing.
The fact that it was like 2016 and I was out in LA and like my little cousins were like about to go to a Diddy party. It was like, bro, you're still what are you doing? And they weren't going to Sean Diddy's party. They were going to Christian's Diddy, Christian Combs party. But I knew he was there.
Yeah. Right.
We all know.
Right.
Now we all know. Right. But
father, like son.
But my whole thing was, it was like it was somebody just came up recently in the industry that is, I think it was Busta Rhymes, and they were speaking on him opposite way as far as like him still being around, but he helped. Like everybody, he did the record and the remix and the blah 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 in the future. Tell the Quali was speaking about this, and it was like changed their life, like helped them. Yeah, like it helped them, right?
Yeah,
and also he was still around, right?
Yeah,
but Diddy, man, it was like, bro, like you just up in the it's like you just dance in the video. You still trying to dance in the video.
You're still there,
and it's Instagram.
And
it's like you in somebody's Instagram.
You need that attention.
And that was the vibe I was getting, because it's a whole different thing if it was like, again, like if we didn't hear Kiss on the radio talking about his publishing.
I'm glad you brought that back up, because that, for all of us, like you're talking about the image and the mystique and all of it was for Diddy. When the Locks went on the radio and did that, it was like a record scratch.
Yeah.
Because we trust y'all. Y'all are the streets.
100%.
Y'all are us.
That's when we're like, oh shit, wait.
This is bad.
This is bad.
Right. Which was way more, unfortunately, it had way more weight than like an R&B singer or another producer. These are street level dudes that
y'all don't get taken advantage of.
Nah, and they were talking like, "Do not let us see you." Yeah, and he had to remember. He called the station.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Shut that down. Hey, what we need to do? Yeah, they got their publishing because they're not playing with you.
Right,
and it was like, oh wow. So then fast forward, Black Rob dies broke.
Just
Craig Mack dies.
The whole
broke.
What is like what the
Shine?
What do you mean?
What's going on?
Like
what's going on
Mace,
over there? That's what I'm saying. What's going on over there?
Mace tries to buy the catalog back from you. You say no.
You say it's mine.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, like it's just like
that's mine.
And you want me to care about what happened,
bro? And that's the thing. I feel like even like when people talk about the judgment, I feel like it's everything we're talking about. It's not. For sure.
It ain't these charges.
Get time for putting your hands on people and doing some weird shit to people for sure. But our whole culture got shifted because of you, fam.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was
For the worst.
I was
For the
going to say this
For the
earlier.
worst.
I was going to say this earlier, and this is crazy. I never heard anybody say this on the podcast, but I'm going to say this earlier. Can you imagine what it'd be like if that didn't happen? If none of those things happened, I mean, down to Biggie, like the Locks, like Black, like whoa, like G-Dep.
I can't
G
even.
Dep,
Right.
that I
Loon.
could not hear that in the street. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Look, imagine, and so yeah, like you know,
I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
it. It's, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you die broke.
yeah, bro, like
That big of a imprint on the culture,
yeah, no, totally,
and you die broke. And
Yeah.
the person who was supposed to have
yeah.
had not just brought you into the game, but was supposed to take care of you.
That's why I love the space that Mace is in now.
Yeah.
What a space.
Him and Cam is just beautiful.
Who'd have seen it coming?
It's beautiful.
Like I this platform. Okay, now I'm gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what it is. I mean,
You know what's like additionally nasty, as you like were mentioning all those different artists, right? We were really, really active in the industry when it was like, all you need is one hit.
mm-hmm.
All you need is just one
Facts.
song,
Mhm.
right? And you mentioned G-Dep, right?
Mhm.
First thing comes to everybody's mind, special delivery.
That's it.
That's it.
100%.
Take away the rest of his career, right? Special delivery, the publishing,
On its
the
own.
licensing, literally one song.
One song.
His whole life
100%.
could have been changed financially, like his kids, one song. We're not in that era no more.
Yeah.
We're not in that era like that no more. And he took advantage of so many people. We'll never even know their names.
No, that's true. Very true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's there. Yeah.
Even like this speaking on the and then that's on the record side of Cassie. Yeah, that's a terrible situation, bro.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I feel bad for everybody involved, and I know everybody said this. I mean, I'll go from the top, from the beginning to the end. So yeah, I'll start with her husband and go back. Okay, I feel bad for her husband, but you know who I also feel bad for? Ryan Leslie.
Yeah. That
I
was
feel
crazy.
so bad for him, like as a man, like on all levels. Like, yo, my man was like, "Oh, we got it, baby.
Yep.
We're good."
We got it.
because I'm kill, you know what I'm saying?
Look what I can do, and
Bro.
look what you can do,
And then-
look
and-
what I
and
can
then-
make it sound like you can
That's
do.
it.
Right.
And then it also I'm sorry, then it also raises, I'm gonna say this publicly, also raises like what happened. Like, and I hear a lot of people talk about that and what happened, why it happened, but I don't believe some of that. And it's like, what happened? Like, I remember one day I woke up and you couldn't not hear Ryan Leslie in the street.
He was everywhere. He was everywhere doing
You could
he was
not hear.
bodying the radio.
Like,
and the
you
clubs.
could, it was, I didn't understand it. And
He
then
was
like,
a one-man hit.
yeah,
maker.
the whole thing. And Ryan Leslie was the first dude to really make beats live. Like, all
Yeah.
these things, bro. But he wasn't a genius for nothing though, because it was like, oh, then he just made this monster pivot, and
Yeah.
because he's a genius, it's like,
Right.
all right, well, all right.
Right.
But it's like, I'm like, damn,
That man
man,
shut his career
down,
Gone.
blackballed him.
down, bro.
Period.
How does
Shut
that?
him
How do
down.
you?
And he's good with that.
And the
No,
crazy,
he's more than good
Yeah.
with that.
right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just more power to the power pack, you know? Like,
Right,
I-
right. That put a
I would
battery
take this
to-
shit from you,
Yeah.
bro.
I hope
Like-
him and Cassie make records now. I'm gonna be honest, it'd be great. I'm just saying, it's just because sometimes it's just like those visions or whatever are real visions, and if
Yeah.
I think that was one, man, I cannot get Cassie, Fabulous, and Ryan Leslie out of my head.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fair.
Yeah.
That's one song, and
Yeah.
why can I get it out of my head?
Yeah. That's like Rich Harrison and A. Marie. Like there's
Can't get them out of my head.
their
Yeah.
chemistry there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. My fear, like I want Cassie to stay away from all of this because Diddy only got 4 years.
Bruh, and
He only
ain't
got
gonna
4
serve
years.
That's a
4
wait.
years.
And right, and he ain't gonna serve
Wait.
them full 4 years.
Now we ain't talk about that. Now, look. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn off my mic.
whole mic off.
Because listen,
Like-
because if you don't think, bro, what I was like, bro, I felt so bad for all these people, man. I was like, damn, man, he's gonna come out and raise hell,
He's
bro.
gonna
Hell.
kill all of you.
Hell. He made a witness disappear.
Yo,
During
bro,
A
trial.
whole witness disappeared.
Oh,
And
man.
and
Oh,
and
man, like,
and then they just stopped talking about that witness. Like, we're just can't
And the lawyer. Witness
Can't-
and the lawyer.
can't-
Can't
I'm
be
gonna keep it a
contacted.
bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean, though. I'm gonna keep it a bean. certain people that is from the hood know what time it is, and everybody's talking mad. Like, hey, where's Mary J? Shoot, Mary J. Listen,
Never heard of her.
are you kidding me? Puffy who? Are you
Right.
kidding me? I know this man.
Yeah. Quiet.
So I just thought I thought that was really interesting though. I was like, damn man, like, because I was wondering too, like, are the people that would have said something, but I guess we know why. I mean,
we spent all these years not knowing why, like feeling like he was the guy that kept tough guys around him, not that he was the tough guy.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think
Whole
he
time.
was. I never thought that he was like, and now it's like I'm like, oh yeah, Mike cut this mic off because
Right.
Yeah. Legit threat.
No, well,
Yeah. on all levels. On all levels.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
okay.
KUSH, this was amazing.
Thank
It
you
was
for
great.
joining us.
This
I loved
was
it.
amazing. This is dope as hell.
I loved
You're a
it.
fantastic guest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I hope that any other time you go on a podcast, you think of being here.
I am. This is my cherry. No, I am. This is dope as fuck. This is dope.
You're always welcome back.
Oh, I can't wait to come
You
back.
know, like
I'm actually hitting y'all up before if I know I'm coming to Portland.
Please
hit y'all
do.
up. Yeah, for sure.
Please do.
No, that's for sure. This is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh wait,
The
can
whole-
I plug in?
Yes!
Oh, all right.
Please.
Yeah, I
Get your
got
plug
you.
on.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
handle the
Because
scandal.
it would be really bad if I didn't.
Somebody would yell at you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
man,
we don't need that.
I got to shout out to all the people that love me. I love them too. You know what I'm saying? I got to shout out to my little, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know.
shout out.
You know who you is. Let me give you the camera. There it is. Yeah, you know.
You at the crib, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back in a minute. No, but no, I need to shout out I have a partner, a production partner. Her name is Studio Fiend, Joy, Jamila. We have a production duo called The Inventory.
Nice.
Okay.
And pretty much we try, it's, when we tell people, explain what it is, it's like 2025, Missy Tim, bring the artist from A to Z.
Nice.
Oh.
That's what
Nice.
we're doing right now. So we're working with
Development.
yeah, like I mean, because
Sound.
we're not like, she's not just a producer, she's not just a writer or just an engineer. She's not just a Grammy-nominated engineer.
Oh.
Hello.
For Breezy,
Okay.
for Chris Brown, for
Okay.
CB, she got one on Breezy, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But no, shout out to her. But we have our production duo called The Inventory, and I had to bring that to the table because that's what I'm doing right now. And currently working with Bobby DeBarge Jr.,
Okay.
who's doing
Oh, wow.
amazing things. He's dope, super dope. We're also working with Shy the Realist. We're working with one more artist here. This is bad. Wait, hold on. The Inventory is not just me and Jamila Vidal. We have a third, but I don't know, for some reason we haven't, but we have a third. His name is Bradley Banks, amazing writer, pen crazy.
Okay.
But that's what we do. So I had to shout them out. Shout out to Phoenix Red. I'm currently working with her as well. We have a record coming out. I will play it for you before I leave.
Please do.
Yeah, I just, and all my people, my family, I love y'all.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay,
nice,
now
nice.
after we close this out, we're going to have to talk about the Netflix show. Have you ever watched The Hitmakers?
Yo, you know what? It's interesting because I've been wanting to watch that, and mainly because there's a couple people I know
Okay.
on the Hitmakers.
We'll talk about this.
Work with.
We'll talk about this.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
Not in for that.
Oh, all right, yeah. Yeah. No, but I haven't seen it, but
Okay.
I've saw clips and I've worked with 7th Streeter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and all those people in those rooms are titans. So that's why I want to watch it, because I know I'm going to learn something even just watching it.
I loved it.
That's
it was
fire.
mad interesting.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Like, it was mad interesting.
7's a beast.
Yeah. 100%.
7's a beast.
100%.
Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, she does very well on the show.
shout out to Rockstar too, by the way. I know he wasn't on the show, but that's who introduced me to 7. So I got.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah. That's another News with My Fiance, Monday Night Raw, live in person, live Raw, in the books. Thank you for spending this quality time with us.
This episode was made possible by our production crew
Ambush.
in studio. Yes. Kyle G, Residual Audio, and Michelle and Ross.
Yes.
Remote. Shout out to Jess.
Always.
Always.
Forever and always.
Top notch. Shout out to our studio sponsors, L&J Industries, for providing this dope space each and every single week. And thank you so much for staying engaged, especially tonight. The feed was doing what it was doing. Y'all kept coming back. Really, really appreciate y'all.
Shout out to P-Town. There was a bunch of chats we didn't get to read, but P-Town said that happy full mooning. So
okay,
maybe that was the issue in the first place. You know,
full moon things. Okay.
Yeah, who knows? At least right now. But you can stay engaged with us all week. Follow us on Instagram at News with My Fiance. You can follow this guy at Scambeezy. You can follow me at Portland Morgan.
Oh, you can follow me at KUSH Oxford.
Boom.
KUSH Oxford.
Become a member. You can sock it to our pockets at patreon.com/newswithmyfiance.
And check out the merch over at newsmyfiance.com/merch. We got more designs popping up. Some really, really cool shit we've been working on the last couple of weeks. Shout out to Lily.
Shout out to Lily.
Sure. You know, shoot yourself to one everything and, you know, extra enthusiastic to you, fiancés, putting your money where your mouth is. Thank you ever so much over on Patreon.
And you can always be a free 99 member.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, shout out to Casey.
And C's.
Share Bear.
Ella.
Jay.
Katie.
Kyle.
Michelle.
Olivia.
And Rawson. Yeah. But y'all know what it is. Don't let the individuals distract you from the systems. Poverty is a policy choice. People over profits. No war but class war. Go hard on systems and not people. We will see you. We won't see you this Thursday morning. Because I will be out of town.
See you Monday.
See you Monday. Right back here on YouTube.
Bye. Thank you, KUSH, for being here. Bye. We did it.
That's dope.
Great work, Amber.
Amazing.
Great
Good
work.
shit. Oh.
Thanks for tuning in. You can catch this show streaming live on YouTube every Monday night from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And our podcast episodes are available everywhere you listen to podcasts except Spotify.